Oh, good morning. Oh, for goodness sakes, our monitor's out again.
Monitor is out.
I tell you, if it's not one thing, it's another. If it's beeping in the garage, our monitor's out. We don't even know we're on.
Well, Jeremy, I think you've got about 3 minutes until the beep.
I'll tell you this, Betty, too, if you want to join in. Yesterday, Tom and I started this show because Tom and Tom were talking about their pet peeves.
Oh, yeah.
Which then got me going.
Oh, yeah.
And we started the whole show with just pet peeves.
Okay, first and foremost, beeping. By the way, I went back and watched the clip. You can totally hear it. You can hear the beep.
You went back and
beep.
watched
I
it?
did, yes, because I was like, oh, okay. And then, and it takes forever for you to go, and the beeping.
The beeping.
You'll see that on the Ozarks First Plus streaming app, but yeah, you can definitely hear it in the video. So.
Okay, well, thank you for checking.
But pet peeves, I also talked with Tom Schmidt about pet peeves yesterday.
Why is this going around?
Well, he clearly has a pet peeve with us. It was number one.
Oh, is that what it is,
Two morning
Schmidt?
hosts that talk too much. That was the first thing he asked me if I had a pet peeve with.
Then I'm guilty.
But no, there was one, oh my gosh. Well, smacking your food.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know I have
10 out of 10.
Angela Luna and I have the sound thing.
Leaving lights on when you leave a room. Do you do?
It doesn't bother me.
Oh! Oh my gosh.
You know
that
why?
was in, like, literally jackhammered into my head as a kid. Turn out the light when you leave.
You know why I do it? Because I also was, but I do the opposite. I'm like, I don't have to anymore.
It's my money going to waste.
My money, I bought it, I got it. Oh, sorry, that was a tie-in to you.
I spin it.
I spin it.
Yeah.
I bought it. I wasted it.
And I was telling Tom, there is still a white, very faded Post-it note on our thermostat at my house I grew up in. Do not touch. All caps, 3 exclamation points from the Craiginator. It's still there. I have not lived there in over a decade. No, none of us kids have lived there in over a decade.
And the note is still there.
And it's still there, hanging on by a thread, but it's there.
Also, notes reminds me of, I've never ever in my life done this, and I don't understand people who do. Like for the office or in office, you put notes on your food in the fridge.
Yeah.
And people eat your food.
I would never.
I would never. Like that, I don't, how do people even know, is that a real thing? Obviously it is.
It obviously is, because people do it. And I'm wondering, is there a theme for what kind of job it is? Is it like accounting? Because everyone's just sad and looking at numbers all day. They're like, I'm gonna steal someone's food.
Like when, okay, do you know the show Friends?
Yeah.
When Ross's boss ate his leftover Thanksgiving sandwich with the moist maker in the middle that Monica made him? Does anybody remember this?
It's very specific, so.
It's oddly specific. Who would go in and take somebody's sandwich and eat it? I'm sorry, I couldn't do it. I wouldn't do it.
They see it, they like it, they want it, they got it. And you
Speaking
guys,
of.
I got this at Close Mentor. You guys, yeah, go into Close Mentor. They've got some really cute stuff right now. Of course, spring is on the horizon, and they've been buying for spring. So get there early. Get your spring fits in check at Close Mentor.
Yeah, it's your fit check.
Fit check. There we go.
Sold. Done it.
And here's what's happening.
Here's what's happening.
Fans of the show, speaking of shows,
Ooh.
not Friends, not The Office, but The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air may soon have a chance to call the Banks family's home their own. Okay. An Instagram post from a real estate company in Southern California teased that the house used in exterior shots of the 90s sitcom will be on the market very soon for the first time, in 48 years.
Wow.
Though the home is not actually in Bel-Air, as the show implies, rather it's located in the Los Angeles neighborhood of Brentwood. Still very nice, very pricey. Ben Affleck lives there.
Is that where the OJ's
Yep.
stuff yeah.
Very, very, yes, iconic.
Okay.
According to published reports, the 10,000 square foot 2-story home originally built in 1937 features 6 bedrooms along with 7.5 bathrooms and could go on the market for just under $30 million.
Madison Conklin III, I have an idea.
You?
And I want it trademarked right now on the show. I need credit for this.
TM.
Remember when HGTV bought the Brady Bunch house and turned it into the Brady Bunch house?
Yes.
HGTV needs to buy the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air house, get the original cast back together, and renovate it and make the inside look like the TV show.
Genius. Trademark it.
Trademark it. I have the idea right now. Mark it January 21st.
Don't you have connects at HGTV? Can't you be like,
I mean, I know some people.
I know
They
some
hate
people.
me, but I know them. No, I'm just kidding.
hey, remember me? Yeah, you
Remember.
hate me. I have a great idea, and you're going to love me for it.
See, I just don't know if buying the house for $30 million is going to make up. Because I think the Brady Bunch house was much cheaper than that.
Oh, I'm sure.
I think they spent like $5 million on the Brady house.
Do you remember where in LA the Brady Bunch house was?
Yes, I can show. I have the address.
Okay. The area?
Yes.
Okay.
I will show you because I don't. I mean, I know it on a map, but I don't know what it's called.
Got it.
But it's very cool. That I was like, I gotta tell you, I love me some Barry Williams because he texted me. He's like, okay, here's the new owner. Here's her cell phone. Here's the address to the house. And I was just like, I have all this information.
You're like, wow. I just opened a treasure chest.
I was like, ah. And I gotta tell you, there's people in that neighborhood though have got to be very cool with people coming all the time.
I mean, and that was the thing before. I think people were like, okay, it's just the exterior. Like, get over it. But now it's like it's a thing.
Yes.
And that'll raise their property value, right?
Possibly. The houses rather were really nice anyway. So.
Okay.
Yeah, the one across the street, I was like, I love it. Anyway, guess what, guys? You may have heard this, and I have been on the hunt for these because little Debbie, you know how I love her. She's like my half sister. We call her Little Debbie.
Your snack sister.
My snack sister. The iconic snack cake flavors you've loved forever are back in a cooler way because guess what? They're new ice cream sandwiches. And I could not be more happy about this. They come in 2 iconic flavors, oatmeal cream pies and cosmic brownies.
Okay.
Now, they're available for a limited number of stores, but here in Springfield, they said Hy-Vee would be the place to find them, although I looked Monday at Hy-Vee and I talked to the ice cream guy because he happened to be in the ice cream section. And I was like, well, funny you should be here. They don't have them yet, but...
Yet. So that means he was restocking everything Monday.
He
so
was
when
restocking
I go today,
Monday, and well, if you're going today, aren't you?
I am.
Can you double check? She'll
will
be over in that
double
freezer.
check.
But he said he had not heard about them coming yet, though.
And they're the distributor, so they would know.
But I want that cream pies. And if not, Maddie, guess what? Clone Kitchen will make our own.
Well, I was going to say, make our own.
We can get that Bluebell soft serve that we had.
Smash it between.
Smash it.
You know what we could do, actually? Yes. We could undo the oatmeal cream pie, take the cream from the middle, mix it in with the ice cream, and then put it back into...
Please, can we do that Friday, Charlie? Friday, we're doing it because Charlie said we're light Friday, and that is a great idea.
And then we should get cosmic brownies as well with chocolate ice cream to do that as well.
And yes, to all of that.
Okay.
Everything you just said, this is me hopping on board.
He on board. Whoop! Saddle up.
I'm hopping on board because I love him so much.
It does sound so
and
good.
I did see Little Debbie heart cakes, at the store too. I thought about buying some of those and throwing them in the freezer.
Why didn't you? I thought you'd already be on it. Because I literally saw them too. I go, well, Jeremy's already got them in the freezer for something.
And I should have bought them now. I feel bad. I feel guilty now.
Well, good thing we got a whole other month until, a little less than a month till
And by the way, too, the Hy-Vee flowers are gorgeous. That reminds me of Valentine's Day.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, just saying. They're
Love it.
gorgeous. Anywho.